Generative AI has abruptly collapsed the cost of producing infinite concept variations to near zero, making every idea weightless. This creates a dangerous temptation to treat hardware exactly like software, operating under the assumption that a design team can simply ship a physical product and iterate forever. Yet, infinite digital generation does not expand the concept phase. Instead, it turns human taste and decisive constraint into the primary bottleneck. In manufacturing, between 70 to 80% of a product's final cost is irrevocably committed before it ever leaves the concept room. That 80% threshold locks in the financial budget, the product's final tactile quality, and its entire market identity. The concept phase represents a binding, permanent contract with the physical future. The automotive industry serves as a high-stakes test for early constraint, where a single decision sets an unchangeable trajectory. The most consequential design move happens before styling begins. The team must decide exactly where the wheels go. This is the dash-to-axle ratio. Pushing the wheels to the corners of the frame mathematically locks in the car's entire engineering and aesthetic future. Physical inevitability applies to the smallest touchpoints, just as strictly as it does to large-scale architecture. After a decade of burying controls in touchscreens, the physical button is returning as designers relearn the specific utility of a tactile control. Tactile premium is a foundational property of physics, engineered at the start, not a finish applied at the end of the line. A solid aluminum knob feels inherently more valuable than plastic because of micron-scale engineering friction decided on day one. This physics-first philosophy leads to a specific research method, deep biomimicry. Nature has spent millions of years solving environmental resistance, providing blueprints where form is dictated by physics rather than aesthetics. Adopting the exact aerodynamic proportions of the kingfisher's beak solved the sonic boom and drag issues for the world's fastest bullet train. Whether defining a car's wheelbase, a dial's friction, or a train's aerodynamics, inevitability is engineered at the beginning. Even a product's relationship with light and space is locked in during these early stages. A matte finish scatters light to hide manufacturing flaws, whereas choosing gloss is a commitment to a surface flawless enough to survive severe reflection. This architectural precision applies to sound as well. A 2-second sonic logo is a brand's fastest asset, engineered months before launch. Electric cars inherit a blank page of silence, transforming every resulting sound into a deliberate act of acoustic composition, decided in the studio. While light and sound manage the atmosphere, the most difficult constraint involves the physical presence of the object itself, negative space. Adding features is easy and often reads as cheap value. Taking elements away is a far more difficult move that signals true luxury. Negative space requires immense confidence. It leaves nowhere to hide, daring every surviving, isolated element to be absolutely flawless. A premium identity emerges from the disciplined, ruthless choices to strip away elements in the concept room. A concept product functions as a public commitment and a very real negotiation with financial viability. Postponing hard decisions in the studio creates design debt, the compounding interest applied to every unresolved detail. Under the 1-10-100 rule, a fundamental fix costs merely $1 during the concept stage. If that same error remains unresolved until the manufacturing phase, the cost to fix it skyrockets to $100. In an era where AI can instantaneously generate any shape imaginable, a designer's true value lies in the discipline to know exactly what not to build. This philosophy drives Depix, the understanding that design decisions are as cheap as a sketch, but brutal once tooled, demanding you see every angle before you build.